Hello and welcome to a very short video on explaining how our daily care record app works. So first thing then, let's have a look at what we want to look at first, which is the daily care record. First thing to say is that you can find the daily care record and you can access it through an app that you can download from the App Store called Jotform. The app looks like that. If you were to download that onto your phone, then you can carry a number of apps that we use for our work in Northwest Care Cooperative, and you can get access to them. You can retain all the submissions that you make, and you can edit them subsequently. So that's a great way of doing it on your mobile phone. What tends to happen is I send you a link to the app or to the Daily Record of Care app. And then if you download the Jotform app, the two connect together. If not, you just simply use the same link that I send you every time you want to fill in a new record on the Daily Record of Care app. Okay, so looking at the Daily Record of Care app itself, that's what we have here. So it kind of looks like this. It's fairly simple and straightforward to fill in. And what you do, I'm not going to, what you have, it starts off with, there's a drop-down menu here that you click on this arrow. It's got a list of all our principal members. You select the principal member that you're supporting. Likewise, another drop-down menu here. You select your own name as personal assistant. In terms of the date is set to today's date, but if you click on this calendar here, you can adjust it to another day if you're, for example, doing a retrospective entry for yesterday or a couple of days before. Then you put in the start time and later the finish time. That is in the 24-hour clock. So please, start time in the 24-hour clock, and the finish time is also in the 24-hour clock. And the important thing to understand here is that whatever you do, let's put a start time. Whatever you do, if you are doing an overnight shift, so if you're starting, say, at 8 p.m. or 2000 hours today, and you're finishing at 8 a.m. or 0800 hours tomorrow, the first thing to understand is that that is a shift over 2 different days. So you need to put 2 different dates in. It's 2000 until midnight on today's date, the 15th of March, and then it's midnight until 0800 on the 16th of March. So firstly, you need to record that as 2 days. And secondly, when you're recording midnight, don't record midnight as 0000. Record it either as 23:59, so 1 minute to midnight, or 1 minute past 0001. Otherwise, the calculations within the spreadsheet that are at the base of this won't work and you will lose hours. So that's really important to do. It's the same with any bit of digital tech. Those of you around for the millennium will remember all the clocks that were set and the disasters that people thought would happen because of that thing about 23:59 and 0001. But it's really important for you to do that if you're recording, at midnight for some reason. What you're also able to do is if you have to claim any mileage, for traveling with your principal member, then you can put that in there. And the other thing which is really important is that it allows you to upload a photograph of anything that you're doing during your shift or during the period that you're supporting a principal member. Now, obviously, that's with their permission, and most of our principal members have given their permission. But in terms of the daily care record, a picture paints 1,000 words, and it's great to be able to see. And you can then, when we're checking the records, you can see whether the principal member is kind of enjoying what they're doing or not from their facial expressions, and you can see whether what they're doing is safe and all the rest of it from the picture. So wherever possible, if you can, just upload a photograph of what you're doing. Not every shift, not every time, but often enough so that we've got a flavour of the support that you're offering. And then finally, in this box here, really important, please outline what your support involved. And it's important there not just to put something bland like gave all personal support required, but actually give us in a line or two exactly what you did with the principal member that day. So even if you're doing a sleeping night shift, then it can be, got so-and-so to bed, gave them their medication, hot drink before they went to sleep, whatever, and they slept really soundly during the night and I wasn't disturbed. or they woke up a couple of times during the night, or they had a terrible night's sleep. All that kind of stuff, just a line or two, really important, because that is actually the daily record of care. The rest is all about how we calculate your hours for pay, but that is the daily record of care. And then finally, once it's done, you click the submit button. And what you will do if you click the submit button, which I can't do because I've not obviously completed the because I've not actually completed the app here. But what you will do if you click the submit button is you will get a image like this, which I think you should be able to see, which is a tick box saying thank you. And that means your submission has been received. And like all things digital, particularly if you're using it on a mobile phone, particularly where you're moving from 5G to 4G and different sort of phone reception and all that kind of stuff, you could think that you downloaded or rather uploaded an entry, and you may not. But you will know that you have if you get this tick box sign, and that's the sign that says that your entry has been uploaded. And of course, if you've got the job format, you're able to go back and check your submissions after the event on the job format. So that is the Daily Record of Care app, and you can find more apps on the job format relating to us, and there'll be a separate video explaining how to access those.